Cap Quickie. This Quip N Cap Quickie is going to be about the Tszyu versus Fundora fight. This fight, it was originally supposed to be Keith Thurman versus Tszyu, but Keith Thurman got hurt in sparring or something where he couldn't make this fight.
Because what happened to him? He broke his arm or
something with his arm
up?
or shoulder, some shit, I don't know. So disappointed because I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I was so disappointed that he couldn't make this fight. I don't think he was going to win, to be honest. But I'm a fan of him. I was excited to see what happened, and I think Keith Thurman is dangerous, so you don't know.
Do you feel like it would have gone to the extent of this fight with all that blood and injuries and stuff?
No, because this was accidental and shit.
Okay.
And, well, one of them was accidental. But, but Fundura stepped in, 2 weeks notice to take the fight. And I think a lot of people I was talking to, a lot of people not familiar with Fundura. I'm familiar with him because I've seen him fight a couple times. Seen him beat the shit out of some people. He's 6'6", astronomically tall for a 154-pounder. He's 6'6", 154 pounds.
That's crazy.
He's 6'6", and weigh.
He didn't look that skinny.
Man, he 154 pounds.
Goodness gracious.
6'6", and he weighed less than me. About 10 pounds less than me. 10 to 15 pounds less than me. You know what I'm saying?
And he's strong?
Right.
He got to be strong. That's crazy. For him to be so skinny like that.
He's super, he's super
and
skinny.
tall.
Yeah, so I just seen him beat the shit out of people. He was like a cheat code. You could tell he's somebody that a lot of people probably want to duck, don't really want to fight. But his last fight, he got his ass knocked out.
Who did he fight?
This Spanish guy. I think it's Espinoza. I think his name is Espinoza. Random guy. I wasn't that familiar with him. And Fundora was kind of handling him, but the nigga caught him. Caught him with a joint. Boom! Knocked his ass out. And I thought Fundora was kind of dumb because in his post-fight interview, he was goofy as shit. You know what I'm saying? He was smiling and laughing and almost saying shit that kind of implied that boxing might not be for him. But, that's probably just how he felt in the moment. But he took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. And I thought this was more dangerous for Tszyu. Tszyu, the undefeated guy, he the one on the rise making his name known. I'm like, man, Fundora just got knocked out. But Fundora is a dangerous-ass fighter. Even though he taking on the 2 weeks' notice, that don't favor neither one of them, really. But to be honest, if I had to bet, I would have bet on Fundora. Because he's 6'6" and he can fight. It's just like you need time to plan for him. Yeah. You need more than 2 weeks. But Tszyu took it on and Fundora took it on. And a lot of people ain't know who Fundora was. They were disappointed. And everybody was like, shit, the main fight is the Rolly Pitbull fight now. And I'm like, hold on. A couple people I know, I'm like, hold on, this Tszyu fight gonna be entertaining. Y'all know who he fighting? Because that dude's 6'6", but he's a fighter. He's an action fighter.
Yeah.
He ain't doing a whole bunch of jabbing. Like Travis kept saying when I was down there. Travis ain't know much about Fundora when I went down there. But he saw quickly that Fundora was a fighter. And he was like, all right, I'm just glad he ain't one of them dudes that just throw the jab like Lennox Lewis. He kept bringing, I meant to tell you, he kept bringing Lennox Lewis. He said, I used to hate Lennox Lewis watching him fight. He was a good fighter, but I hated watching him fight because it'd be so boring. He'd just throw the jab.
No.
And I was sitting there thinking.
Me and Travis, we was on the same level about a lot of these different boxers, but not that.
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis was great.
He was great, but he wasn't exciting.
He was more exciting than
who? Floyd?
Yes.
No, the hell he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, the hell he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
But Fundora, he was a tall dude as a fighter. That fight kicked off, and I felt like the first round was them kind of filling each other out. It was kind of like a pretty good first round. The second round, I felt like Tszyu was starting to figure him out. He started getting like a good distance on him, getting in closer. He started touching him. Pop, pop, pop shot. It was like you could tell Tszyu was starting to figure him out. He was closing that distance. But then at some point, something happened to where Tszyu just went in head first. And the tall dude tried to block him, like protect himself. And he like threw his elbow up. And his elbow hit Tszyu in the top of the head. boom.
All that blood stuff.
Man, made a gash like this big in his head, like that long.
I saw it.
Like
It
that
looked
wide.
bad. It looked real
It was
bad.
running the whole fight. They could never control it.